Hey, all of you, welcome to Quant Masters. This is Anudeep again. We are back with another interview experience. And today with us, we have got Max Johnson, who's recently got placed in Oracle and is here to share his experience with all of us. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Let's get to know everything in detail about the whole interview process of his from Max itself. Hi, Max, how are you?
Hi. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Hope you all are doing good as well.
Yeah, we are doing good too. Okay. So Max, now first, this video is actually made to help all those students who are preparing for their placements and especially Oracle financial services for that matter. Okay. So it would be of great help if you could share everything in detail from the
Yes.
first round till the last round. Okay. So are you up for it?
Yes. Good to go.
Okay. Yeah, before we getting into the video of Oracle, I would want you to give a brief introduction of yourself.
Sure. Hello to all the viewers of this video. This is Max Johnson, currently based in Mumbai, from Father Conseco Rodriguez College of Engineering, Bandra, Mumbai. In my last year, completed my placement series, and this is my third video with Quant Masters, sharing my experience, the interview preparations, and all the placement preparations with the Quant Master. And it is very overwhelming for me to come for this video and shoot for the student community to help the students for every aspect, whatever I can do as a student, and the Quant Master for coming up with this great opportunity and this best platform to express ourselves. Yes, so I have been placed into three companies. First, I got placed in TCS, then I got placed in Reliance, and then recently I got placed in Oracle Financial Services as an associate consultant. So today I'm here to share my interview preparation, interview experience towards the Oracle company, how the things were well for me, and the process for the Oracle. It is a bit lengthy process, but it was a tedious process, and I felt it that this is something where we should share among the students community, students for the betterment, so that the upcoming students, whenever they appear for the Oracle Financial Services for their placement drive, this will give them a plus point to get the preparation done. So I'm also being a training placement coordinator for my campus. So I look for all the placement process throughout my campuses, and it was a great journey to know about the company. We have just heard about the company name, but what the company does and how the overflow comes, that was something new for me to understand it. And I'm also like a network connector. You all can connect to me through my LinkedIn. I will be very happy to share my LinkedIn ID as well, where I would suggest to, like, if you have any doubt, you can directly connect to me through LinkedIn, and I will be very happy to help you throughout the social media with the best opportunity. Thank you so much for this introduction.
Okay, that's great. Thanks, Johnson. Thank you so much for taking your time and doing it. Okay. So now let's dive into the Oracle process. Now, what was the first round? When was it? And what was it all about?
Yeah, so the process was not that bit lengthy, but it was something where students should know about. So the process was three stages. The first stage was they had a PPT session. They had a brief introduction about the Oracle, how the company works, what is their profile, and for what role they are coming to the campuses, what are the opportunities they are bringing to the students. So that was a PPT session that was held online due to the COVID, but that was not an issue. But yeah, we had a PPT session. So I would recommend students to not just for a sake join the presentation or a pre-placement talk, because sometimes when you go in the next stage, there might be a question asked to you like, what did you understand about the organization throughout the pre-placement talk? So it is very helpful to be very active throughout that session, because you will get some key points about the organization that might be asked in your interview preparation. So this was the first stage. Then the second stage, after the pre-placement talk, within the next day, we were given the assessment link, where the test consists of total 9 questions, where 3 were the coding questions, and the rest 6 were for the 6 questions were MCQ based, multiple choice based, and the questions level were not very easy. Honestly speaking, they were up to the mark. They were in the advanced and the intermediate level. So the number of questions were total 9 questions. Like if you compare with the previous batches, this year they come up with total 9 questions. Before, there was around more than 30 plus questions, including MCQ. But this year they came up with the only 9 questions, and the time comprised of 2 hours. Within the 2 hours, we have to complete the 6 MCQs and the 3 MCQ questions as well. So that 3 Coding question consists of one SQL question and two programming language, any programming language which you are comfortable to go ahead. So this was the test. And after the test, within the next day, the results were declared. So around like almost 60 to 50 candidates appeared for the test, out of which only 15 were able to shortlist the test, and I was among them. And then after we got the result the next day, we were have our interview. The interview rounds were held. Also,
Sorry
I
to cut
wanted.
you there, Max. So when was this conducted? I mean, like,
Yeah, so I remember the date because the day when I gave the test, it was my birthday on 12th
okay.
September. So this is
Okay.
something specially, like it will be a lifetime remember for me to share that date as well, because of course within a day you're giving the placement test for the company test, and luckily you're getting selected for that company is something blessings received from God. I
Yes.
would rather say that. So
So
it
this
is
was
very
conducted
easy.
in September, first round.
Yeah. First week of second week of September, 12th of September, the test was there. Then 13th of September, we got the result that these are the shortlisted from the test. And the 14th of September, the interview rounds were taken. I would also like to share one experience which I faced throughout that process. Unfortunately, by mistakenly, I have entered. There were like during the aptitude test, you will be able to give your basic information and details regarding your at that particular time. All the candidates should be aware that you are putting your right email ID, because this thing happened with me. Two email IDs we need to give. So the first email ID was the academic email ID which the college provide to us, and the second the primary which we as a candidate use for our purpose. So unfortunately, even that was a mistake from my end. I provided the wrong email ID and I was not able to get the interview link, and rest of my friends were able to get the interview link, those who got shortlisted from that test. So it was a key lessons I have got it, that during the entire process, just make sure that you are putting your right information, because that will make you a very difficult condition. Because even I was like, I haven't received the interview link and I was preparing for then I connected with my training placement officer, and then I got my things done. Then I got, and unfortunately, I was the first only candidate for the interview. I thought it might be the last one, but I thought I will be in the last position, but this condition happened. Then they told me that you will be the first candidate for the interview. So this is a condition which was like a very like challenging for me. But yeah, then on the 14th of September, we had an interview round. So interview round is typically depends upon the candidate. So few students were allowed to have a 3 rounds interview, and I was the one who was allowed only for 2 rounds. So the first round,
so you meant to say that few of your friends had 3 technical rounds or whatever?
Yeah, including 2 technical, 1 HR or the managerial round.
So, but you had only 2.
Yes.
And one more thing, which I want to ask you that, you had 9 questions in the first test, right?
Yes.
Out of which 3 were coding. Even the rest of the 6 MCQ questions were also coding questions, or?
No, the remaining 6 questions, that is a nice question. The remaining 6 questions were based on your operating system, database management, and then we have computer networks, software testing. So these are the few key subjects which we studied throughout the placement. Object oriented and all. So these are the questions were based on these subjects as well.
So you didn't have any questions from quant logical part?
No. For this, for Oracle, we don't have a quant. This year, they have removed the quant parts.
Yeah, got it. So please go ahead with your interview.
So then the first interview round was a bit technically. The interviewer, they were based from Bangalore, and we had a good interaction because I was in Mumbai. So we were discussing about the locations and all. Then the interviewer asked me to introduce yourself, and then he was having the soft copy of the resume. So he was just going through my resume, and then he started asking me like which language you are comfortable to go ahead, like the programming language. Then I told that I am most preferable to C++ and Java. Then we had a questions on C++, basic C++ questions were asked, like about the OOPS concepts were asked. Then the interviewer moved towards the project presentation, like whatever the projects I have mentioned in my resume. So I was able to answer that questions, and they were expecting me to show that, demonstrate. So luckily the projects were there in my laptop, in my desktop. So I was able to present my screen and present my project to them. So they should understand that the way I have written in my resume is something something which is I have completed on my own. So that was a plus point for me. So I've shared my screen and showed my projects to them, and they were very happy towards the projects. Then I had my internship experience as well. So I was able to share my internship experience with them at the companies which previously I worked as an intern in that company. So that was my plus point. So, and the coding questions were asked me was like the bubble sorting methods, like how you approach for the bubble sort and sorting algorithm. So these were the two coding questions were asked in the first round. Then I was like successfully completed my first round.
Okay.
Then I
So
they
when did you
moved.
get to know the results of the first round?
Yeah, the thing is, there is a waiting room because we joined through online. So it was a
Yeah.
Zoom link video conference, like the interview held on a Zoom. So there is some waiting room we call. So I was told to wait at the waiting room, and if you've been shortlisted, then you will be directly moved to the second person or the second interview.
Okay.
So
And
within a
how
10,
long? Yeah. How long did the first round last?
I approximately 15 to 20 minutes because it was not a big interview compared to other interviews.
Mhm.
So I was waited for 10 minutes, and then I was able to crack the first interview round, and then I move on to the second room for my second round technical round. So the second technical round was also the same introduction of myself, then the what projects I have done, few database questions were asked, few SQL questions were asked, and then a few same sorting algorithm were asked for me, and some pseudo code or algorithm about the DSA questions were asked to me. So that was the questions of technical round. Then few HR questions like do you comfortable to relocate to Bangalore or the other locations, and what is your hobby? So the few managerial round of the HR questions were asked. So I was able to able to give my both the rounds very successfully, and I was very pretty sure that both the rounds were very good for me. And I got the feedback from the interview as well that you are good in the technical stuffs, but you need to be more good. So because if you see the market needs more professionalism in the coding and every aspect, you would not only be good in coding or in a DSA part, because nowadays interview are expecting that the candidates are all rounder in every aspect, not about the
Yes,
coding
yes.
part, but in all the domain of web development or the database development. So you need to be very critical in this situation, and you need to be very confident giving the answers. So I was able to complete my both the rounds, and within the same day, 14th of September
Okay.
evening, I got the result that I've been like shortlisted. I've been selected for the Oracle.
Okay. So how long did the second round last?
Same, it was more like 15 to 20 minutes, not more than that. So
Yeah.
overall, it is like 40-45 minutes the interview went it for both the rounds.
So as you said before that your friends had three rounds, right? So
Yes.
what did they have in extra? Like apart from you, you had only two.
Yeah, so they added the same two rounds what I have been gone through. The third round was different for them because they were like not sure to take that candidate. So that might be a situation
Okay,
where
got it, got
they
it.
add a special round for them to get the final result done. To
Okay.
overthink, like even interviewer, even the organization has a limit of taking the candidates
Yes,
from the
yes.
campuses. So for the third round was also same for them because it was not just like managerial round or only a technical round. Same, the first two rounds were there. Same round was third also.
So similar kind of questions were asked in the third round
Yes,
as
yes, similar kind of question, and depends upon the resume how the student have mentioned in the resume.
well. Okay, just to make sure that if they have to take that
Yes,
particular
yes.
student or not, that.
The candidate is perfect to take or
Yeah,
not.
okay,
That's
okay.
yeah.
So on the very same day, you got to know that you have been selected, right?
Yes, within the evening, we got the mail that you have been selected from, and we got the message from the training placement officer itself.
Okay, great. That was super. Now I would want to know that what was the job role that has been offered? What's the salary package? Would you like to break down that a little bit?
Yeah, so the role which I have been offered is associate consultant at Oracle Financial Services, Mumbai location. And the package comprises of 7 LPA, which will be my basic, and then 3 LPA will be my, including the joining bonuses and relocation. If I relocate to any other location, then the organization will be repaying me the relocation money. So this was my package.
Okay. So do you have any approximate of what could be the in hand or salary of?
If you might ask that question, then in hand will be around 55 to 60K per month. As of now, I still know that. But again, it is depend upon the organization and what are the cut short and the grayscale.
Yeah, okay, okay. That was great, Johnson. And coming to us, Quant Masters, how was your experience with us? And would you recommend us to any of your juniors or friends?
Yes, yes, it has been a very great journey with Quant Master. As I said in the starting as well, it's my third video, and I'm very happy. And I'm always very happy to share my interview experience with Quant Master. I still remember, like last year during this time only, I've taken the placement course, and like we got a discount because we I was not alone. There were my two more friends. We as a group taken the course, so we got a 500 rupees discount. So which was something great for us, because being a student getting 500 discount is such a huge, and we understand the like penny of the money, like what we are utilizing at that particular time. So it was a great experience. Every day we used to have a evening lecture 6 to 8, and that is a particularly a best time, because in morning hours we are busy with our college stuffs, afternoon we are busy with our project stuffs. So evening is a best time to study, and 6 to 8 was a bit good time for me to invest on my placement preparation. I still remember all the lectures we used to have, like doubt sessions and very interactive sessions with the so, and like we used to crack a joke also through the messages, and also it was a really good. And of course, I always recommend my juniors and the students appearing me, like how did like from where you studied, from where you took the courses. So I always happy to share that Quant Master you can get a group discount. If you want, even I can talk to the Quant Master and I'll get you a discounts and all. So it is always a pleasure for me to share my experience and what we studied in the last year. Till now, still I have that access of Quant Master. So whenever I feel that key something, if I want to know, I just log in and see, and getting the juniors helping out for that case as well.
Okay. We are very glad, Johnson, that you liked the work. Thank you so much. I would want to congratulate you again for getting placed, and thank you so much for taking your time and doing it.
Thank you
And all
so
the
much.
very
Thank you.
best for your future.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And just one last thing I wanted to tell all the viewers, like if you have any questions or any doubts regarding the Oracle, or previously I said about the Reliance Jio or TCS, happy to help you through my LinkedIn account. You can connect to me through LinkedIn. I'll be very happy to help each and every student, whatever I can help it. So thanks, Quant Master, and thank you, sir, for this opportunity giving me to express my gratitude towards the Quant Masters and sharing my interview experience. And this is something which I felt very happy to share my experience with you all, guys. So thanks to all the viewers for listening so patiently, and hope this will help you a lot, and this will give you a plus point through your placement preparation. Or if else, if the Oracle as an organization come to your campus, this will give you a plus point to get the things easily done. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm sure that this video would solve all the problems to the students if they are focusing on Oracle. I'm sure
Yes,
this would
yes.
help a lot. Okay. So that's it from our side for today, guys. We will be back again with another video. Till then, have a great time. Take care.